Hello, Davis Aces. This next clip that I want to take a look at is looking at high pressure goal side. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the clip real quick, and then I'll go back and talk about it. So we've got the goal kick right here. Good eyes on the ball. Here's the play out. And then through, and this results in a goal. So let's go back and take a look at that and see what we could have done differently here in terms of high pressure. So right here, the ball is being placed, and yes, it's good that everyone is looking at the ball. So right here, right here, right here, we have people looking at the ball. But what we also need to do is look at the player. So if we take a look here, we have this player moving to the outside, and we have these three players right here and these two players right here. So if we think about moving goal side for this play right here, it means right here, Rohan should, Rohan here should shift out and be goal side of this player right here. Luis should shift out and be goal side here. Sam should make sure that he is goal side of these two right here in terms of defensive protection. Now, this does not mean that they won't be able to get the ball. It just means, for example, if Sam were placed here behind these two players, it meant if he saw the ball coming in, he would be able to then make that break around and collect the soccer ball. But if we look here and let it play forward, we'll see what happens right here, is that as this ball goes, we have this huge opening right here, which we have three of our players in covering. So at this point, we have no one goal side of these three and no one goal side of these players right here, which is part of what causes the issue later on. So I'm going to go ahead and slow this down a bit as we watch the play here. And so what we see happen here is, as this ball comes in to this location right here, we have two players, and because we have none of our midfield players goal side here on this side, it means that Suyuk has to come up off the line to move in to pressure this ball right here. He has to come up and in. And so we'll see what that does then as the play continues, is Suyuk pushing up leaves a pretty big gap right here on this side. And so then what we have happening is player number 8 right here is going to make a break towards goal. And because we've had to push up on our line, our spacing here is a little off in terms of protecting this run that's going to slip in right here. So we'll take a look here at slower pace, and there we go. So one thing that I do need to point out here is that we had really nice tracking at the beginning right here. So he is following the ball right there. He sees the player's head start to go down here, and he realizes that it's going to be a run. Now, one thing that we all need to work on is look right here what direction his shoulders are going and which way he turns. Okay? He is going to head off, and right here, if you take a look, he's put his back to the defender. So here he should actually be turned around the other way facing the defender. And because Suyuk had to go ahead and pull up off the line, it means that he is not available right here on this side to make the switch run down the inside. And that's kind of where we get into trouble, because then if we watch the rest of this play out, we have nobody basically close side here to help out and make any type of run to cut that off before we get goal side. So then we were just kind of left hanging and put the pressure on Ryan there to finish. So I think with all the defensive work that we've been working on this week, we have to realize that we really have to start our pressure here at this moment, and that we really have to be paying attention that not only are we watching the ball, but not playing the ball, but playing the players. Because potentially the soccer ball from right there, he's not going to place it right there in that location there. He's going to go for players. So you need to find players here and get goal side. You need to find players here, get goal side. Find the player out here and get goal side. It's only with that higher pressure that we can allow the rest of the defense to function properly.